that's a. Shout out my label, that's me. I'm in this bitch with TB. I'm in this bitch with 4 Trey. I just pulled up me.
Contract. Oh, it says it there, so I'm gonna have to blur that out as well. This new client is quite a big client. She's got 2 million followers on Instagram already.
What you know about pulling up and building drugs? Make these bitches fall in love.
Very long day. We're back to work.
She will go more into it, and then
The way each other, none of my niggas gon' fold.
Make sure that's rare for me.
But I did a Q&A on Telegram, so I'm going to answer it now because I want to focus on giving more value to the
All this
vlogs.
for sure. We won't fall out about shit, especially.
Yeah, you're really about to get fucking liquidated. Do you even know this? He's like, yeah, it is what it is. And it's just like, fucking, I think it was like, how many millions?
22.
22 million.
22 or 27, one of the two.
Something like that,
Yeah.
20 something million. And even before that, I was like, alright, this shit is gonna go down anyways. So I might as well put in a short on, like, on FTX. At the time, FTX was still up. I might as well put in a short because it looks like shit, and this is gonna drive the price down anyways. Like, it's gonna meet somewhere in the middle. So I go in with like 700k and or something like that. No, I think it was a little bit more than that. But anyways, she just like started fucking crashing so hard. Like it just like started like going, and then like, oh shit, I'm already in profit. This guy isn't even fucking liquidated. I'm already like 200k in profit, 300k, and just like fucking shits itself. And I'm just like sitting there, 630k in profit. I'm just like, oh, thanks.
How quick was that?
Thanks for the information, bro. It was like a few hours. I was playing Fortnite on Discord with this fucking dev.
Developer, yeah.
Yeah, dev of this fucking protocol, and he would just like fucking give me like, he would just like tell me shit. And,
Inside
like,
info.
yeah, and even like just like, he was just like a good trader as well. Like when it comes to like, just like he could recognize narratives obviously, and we were just playing Fortnite just for shits and gigs. I was carrying him so hard, like he would like have 1 kill, I would have like 30.
So he just feels like he owes you.
Yeah.
And now he just makes you 5M.
Yeah. And then he just,
So-
and then he just fucking tells me like, oh yeah, I'm buying like, I don't know, I'll probably like chuck 500k into Ape here, and then I'm like, shit, might as well. And then like fucking next few days I'm up like 400k, and I'm just like, nice.
Nice, bro. Have you ever made 400k from one Fortnite game?
Gee, I put 4 grand in and made 8.
Come on.
You don't even have a supercar.
Yeah, you don't need one, that's the thing. All the materialistic shit that gets you into making money,
like,
you just goes out the window.
Sometimes you just skip that shit, because I feel like if you like make a couple 100k and you just like kind of stay stagnant in that area, then you like kind of want to buy all that shit. It's just like, oh yeah, now it's like finally accessible. But it's just like I kind of just like exceeded. Like I skipped 6 figures pretty much instantly.
Yeah.
Like I went from like 6 figures, like low 6 figures, to like multiple 7 figures in like a couple months, right? So I just like kind of skipped that whole like step of just like wanting to get that shit.
Also, in your industry, it's like if you spend high and actually buy a whip, it actually hurts your business because you're making money from your money.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the point in actually stashing it?
Yeah, it's just like, yeah, if I just like buy this, it's worth this, and it's just gonna be worth less, and I'm just gonna get like some enjoyment out of it. But like, even then, like I'm just like most of the day I'm just sitting at my crib and working, right? So it's just like there's no point. It's just gonna like 6 out of 7 days, it's just gonna sit in the garage, right?
Yeah.
And if I just invest that money, it's gonna be like worth 5 times that in 2 years time. So I'd rather just do that.
Oh, but you don't even have one.
Europe.
I don't think we'll ever stop being a bunch of fucking retards. Genuinely.
Yeah, bro, because I was just like, oh yeah, let's go Dubai. And I'm just like looking at the flight, and I didn't know like, the first time ever booking a proper flight, right? So I just like didn't know anything about flights. So I'm just like, what will be the best option. It's like, well, there's least likely to be people in the back, so I'm just gonna book 3 seats in the back. I didn't even know what business class was, and then I get that email, it's like bid on business class, and I'm just like, what the fuck is business class? I have 3 seats, I don't give a shit. And I was just like laying there, just like fucking keep waking me up. I'm just like, oh, fuck off.
Yeah. They just
This is supposed to be like max privacy, and I'm just like, and then I realized, bro, I'm like right next to the toilet, and people are just like coming by all the time.
So guys, just in the airport heading to Warsaw. Actually got business class, even though it's a 1.5 hour flight, because I wanted to see what it's like. It's not really for the flight quality, it's more just for the efficiency. Like I just got through security in 2 minutes, where there's a big ass queue for economy. So it's worth, you know, the extra couple £100. It's not like it's a lot of cash. It's not like an Emirates flight where you're spending, you know, £2,000 with a concierge, even just for business. So I thought, fuck it, why not? But I'll show you guys what it's like. And I'll keep you tapped in Warsaw. Welcome to the Polish Airlines business class. It's literally worse than Emirates economy. Guys, I'm out here in Warsaw. Let's fucking go.
With my missus.
Back with the misso.
Misso?
We're gonna find a bar, have a booze,
There's
and
one
then we're gonna go get some food. Because what else do you fucking do in this world apart from eat and drink? Yeah, Euro summer. Yeah. Oh guys, I'm gonna give you a tour of the messy suite. So we got the entry, bomb, bags, desk, hairbrush, shorty, cocktails, nice view of Warsaw, cookies. Real ones know about these ones. Would not have made it without them, and that's a fact. But yeah, they've got the little lounge area. It's called the Bristol Suite. Got the bedroom, desk, probably another view, I guess. Yeah, same old bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Little view of the park down there. In the day, you'll see TV. Don't know why they put the TV on the side. Is this a Polish thing? Fuck knows. Wardrobe, need to get a few tees ironed. Then a little bathroom. What do you think? What do you think?
What, to show them a half-eaten cake?
Yeah, they gave us this cake, but it's shit. Polish food's kind of... What do you rate Polish food? 1 to 10 right now?
4.
Yo my guys, I hope you're good. Just made a quick talking YouTube video. I haven't done one for a very long time. It was me talking about how I turned all the skills and experience that I learned in sports into a 7-figure per year OnlyFans empire. Because a lot of people, I feel like they miss out on that. You know, they play sports their whole life, whether it's football, rugby, tennis, whatever you're playing. And then they don't make it because 99% of people don't. It's a very hard thing to fucking actually make it professionally into a level where you can, you know, provide for yourself and your family and get generational wealth. And then they go get a normal job and they think, you know, the football team just weren't for me, bro. Bro, you can use those same skills in business. It's not all for nothing. You didn't just waste 15 years of your life. You learned communication. You learned taking on advice. You learned managing people, managing teams, like training, marginal gains. All of the stuff that's super important in business. You can take those same skills that you learn in sports, transfer it into this new thing, and go and make a lot of money. So I sort of broke down how I did it, the things that I fucking learned, the lessons, dropped in a few stories. And I think it's probably a very, very good video, which most people need to listen to if, you know, you have experience in sports, which most people probably do. Because if you didn't play sports when you were a kid, you're like, what was you doing, bro? Like playing Xbox? Like, But I'm gonna go hit Warsaw. It's a fucking beautiful day. I've got a beautiful suite. Just been enjoying myself here for the last week. But yeah, look at the city. The weather's not fucking raining today for once, so we're gonna go see Wagwan. Take care. Oh, you know, I had to come back for the duck. Let's get it. So I just jumped out the hotel to a fucking crowd of people waiting. Obviously not for us. But it reminds me of the time we was in Paris for Paris Fashion Week, and we had the funniest situation with a Uber driver, and we told him to go to this location of this restaurant, but he must have thought, because he was wearing this mad furry dress. No, he was wearing this furry jacket. Obviously I was wearing Rolex, whatever. He must have thought that we was going to Paris Fashion Week. So he literally pulled up to this party of Paris Fashion Week, and there was hundreds of photographers outside this venue flashing their lights as we were like literally just pulling up in the car. And I was like, are you sure this is the restaurant? And I said to him, I was like, are we in this place? And he was like, no, this is Fashion Week party. So he was like, no, this is the Fashion Week party. I was like, well, bro, I'm not coming here. We're literally just about to get out the car, and everyone's flashing their fucking cameras like we're some celebrities, and we have to obviously skirt off and manage to get out, but it's kind of similar situation. Fuck. Trying to go out the hotel, but it's moving a bit mad. So guys, just had a quick lunch at Raffles, popped into the cigar lounge as well after, because why not? Now, it's still raining, so there's not much to do. I might go watch the tennis, because I actually fucking like tennis, but I'm just waiting for some guy to hop in the Zoom, and then once he's in, we'll have a little chat, and then we're gonna go probably watch the tennis, to be fair. It's Sinner versus Shelton today, so we'll see who wins. Just got back from linking up with Josh. It was a good chat. We're gonna link up tomorrow again. Still fucking raining though. Got some tea, a little creme brulee, because why not? And then yeah, might hit some work at the old desk again. Gosh. Okay, 30 minutes, that's perfect. Yeah, thank you. Bye. Breakfast is lang. Just doing some bits, but breakfast has arrived. Just got some eggs, a couple of add-ons, but to be fair, I'm just for the eggs. Got some English tea, so we'll devour that. And to be fair, it's not even raining right now, so who knows? Might have to go hit the town. My guys, it's a beautiful day. Got myself my breakfast, orange juice, coffee. Let's get it. Just doing a little bit of work, but look at the view. About to leave the hotel. It's like 5:30 in the morning right now, and yeah, we're about to go back to London. Can't wait. Honestly, when I do go back, London is underrated. My town is underrated. Places I go are underrated. I think that fucking London is slept on. I think it's the best city in Europe, if you want to say it's in Europe, out of Europe. You know what I mean? It's the best city in this side of the fucking world. And I think that it obviously is a bit of a dangerous place and shit happens there, but shit happens in every single city. You know, Warsaw is supposed to be a safe place for, I was hearing, you know, just the other day there was like a stabbing in the best hotel here. No, like one of the best. It's like Bristol, the one I'm at, and Raffles, which is like just across the road. So like, shit happens in every city, man. You just gotta choose where you want to fucking dodge fucking swords, I guess, if you're in Europe these days. But just come to Dubai, man. Stop fucking about with which place is better. Just come to Dubai. But when I do come back, London is the only place I'd rather be. Family there, best fucking city in the world, best casinos in this side of the world as well. So it's the perfect place for me. So guys, back in the UK, as you can see at my favourite place, as most of you should know now if you've been looking at my vids for a while. But yeah, nothing crazy, just taking a walk, to be honest, because I've been having a lot of meetings over the last few weeks, so just processing sort of the info that I've got on my notes, and then sort of just scheming on the game plan, working out what the most important things are over the next few days for me to be absolutely mashing work on. So yeah, let me get back, mash some work, and then I might even go get some food later with a few of the local guys. If you watched one of my last videos, you'll know that I started helping a couple of people from around here with their agency, so I'll probably meet up with them, give you man a little rundown on what they've been up to and see if they've been making much progress. But beautiful spot as always. Look at that. Let's get it. Make sure that's rare for me. That is a very, very long day right there, my friend. A very long day. We're back to work.
I think we all doing it, and we all want to see the high numbers. And if she see this, the steps of success, then she will go more into it, and then yeah.
What is fucking good, guys? Now, what am I doing right now? I'm sending a little contract. That's what I'm doing, mate. Sending a little contract. And let me try and blur out the name. Oh, it says it there, so I'm gonna have to blur that out as well. But I'm sending a contract for a new client. Now, this new client is quite a big client. She's got 2 million followers on Instagram already. Lots of experience, been on the platform since 2020. So a big creator to get under the books, considering I actually lost one last week. Things happen, you know, you're not going to retain all of your clients forever. We was doing a good job, actually. We increased her earnings by 20% in the 1 month that we was working with her, but she just didn't want to continue. So I'm not here to try and hold models in and da-da-da. If you don't want to work with us, goodbye. You can go and try and find someone better, but the chance of that happening is not very likely. So we've already replaced that talent with someone which is twice the size, and we've already got another prospect I'm having a call with tomorrow. Like, I can get prospects whenever I want, but these prospects are high level prospects. I'm not saying, oh, I've got a model that wants to sign, but she's a faceless, non-nude girl that wants to start a new IG from scratch. Like, no, if I'm signing a client, it's a client, not a client. Do you know what I mean? So we're signing some big creators, we're scaling up, putting a bit more focus back into the agency myself. Obviously, I have everything delegated, everything running, smooth systems, people in place to manage everything. But this week, I'm just really building a couple more things, considering we're scaling the amount of talent that we have. And I want to start a few different projects within the agency so we can scale even further. So I've been hiring, 2 people last week, a couple more people this week to get onboarded. So we're increasing our team size, we're increasing the models, we're increasing the revenue. Just yesterday, the day before yesterday, we have a $17,000 day. I'll pop it up on the screen. So we'll be moving pretty good. Let's look at the month's earnings, actually, because I don't even think I showed you the 17K day, or maybe I did. But let's go to the month from my brother's bedroom right now. So $147,000 on the month so far, and we're almost halfway through. So you can see it's the 14th of July. So we've got the rest of the day, and then we've got tomorrow too. So I reckon we'll probably end the month at about halfway through the month at about 165, which is good. That puts us, well ahead of being on track to hit our 10K a day target. So it looks like we're going to have to increase the goals as well. But I'm not going to waffle for too long, just literally giving you guys a quick update. Going to go for a run later around Brocket Hall. Already went for a walk there today already. Just trying to get more steps in, more cardio. Already hit the gym, got a little low taper. So yeah, just trying to keep this shit moving. But I cannot wait to get back to Dubai, sit in the desk. Even if it's 45 degrees, I don't give a fuck. I want my desk, I want my house, I want my maid there making shit for me, making sure the house is panned. I want my gym membership right there. I just want the whole system of life sorted with one simple move back to the desert. So I cannot wait, and obviously I'll be keeping you guys up to date up until that point and when we're there, because I'm going to be vlogging more often. Let's get it.
Yo guys, morning routine done. Absolutely loving the morning routines at the moment. Do you know why? It gives you a bit more freedom with the day. It's only 4 p.m, gym done, work done, recorded 2 banger education videos for my new channel, Tom Ha's Business. Make sure you go and subscribe if you're not. But we're gonna go get some food, see the city. Beautiful thing about living in Dubai is there's always something to do, always people to meet that are on the same vision. It's not like, you know, you're in your old hometown or in the UK and you're gonna go out drinking or getting distracted like I often did when I was living in the UK, because there was literally nothing else to do. Here you can meet up with good people, make good moves, still keep the vision aligned, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's go. Before we go, I'll just run you through what I'm wearing. So I'm on the slides. These are the Giorgio Armani sort of like suit pants, but you can also wear them as like just casual with what I'm wearing. That's why I like them. I have Giorgio Armani. I'm gonna get a couple more pairs soon. I get my plain tees from Reese. Super nice, super clean, fit good, and not too tight, not too baggy. It's just the perfect fit for me. Go Yard on the bag, your Lear World on the hat if you're from the UK. You probably know that one. And the Cartier on the glasses. You don't see no one wearing these ones.
Never need, it was hope. If you take a fall, can you fall on your folks? You taking care of silence, all that she wrote. I got to be the son, I got to be the one. Now I can be the one that call them joke. Can't nobody help it when you call.
Guys, I always tell people that are starting out, if they've done sports before, they have the biggest advantage in business. Because it's basically the same, it correlates. And you learn so many principles from it. And I did drop a longer YouTube video on it, but I want to say it again because it's super important. You know, one day, you know, shit might be going rough. You might be 2-0 down going into the last minute, but then the next thing you know, you bag 3 goals and you win the game 3-2. It's the same with business. You can go up, you can go down, but the good thing is the game's never done until you say it's done. There's no 90-minute whistle. The game never finishes unless you fucking blow the whistle. So as long as you stick at it, everything will always work itself out. You're always going to have ups, you're always going to have downs. It was only, you know, 3 or 5 months ago where, you know, I lost a couple clients. I was documenting it in one of my vlogs. You can go back and see it. And, you know, I wanted to dematerialize myself. I had went through a few changes, like split up with business partners. So I completely dematerialized myself. I sold my watch. You know, I had that beautiful yellow gold day date. I sold a couple other things. I invested all of my cash. And since that point, I just focused on my craft. Like, why did I sell it? Was it because I needed the cash? Like, no, I literally just took that money and invested it somewhere else. Like, it wasn't like I needed it to pay a bill or something. I just wanted to dematerialize myself, stop worrying about the watch I have on my wrist and worrying about what the actual business is and get good at my craft again and really pick up on the finer details. And that's what's led me to be back in this position that I'm at now. And we're not taking it for granted, and we're going to go to the next level. And very soon you'll see me pick up another watch, some watch which, to be honest, maybe I like it a bit more than the Day. I think you guys will too. It's a little bit more pricey, but this one's a piece that I'll never let go. And yeah, games can change quick, man. Since that point, investments are up almost 100%. Business is back booming better than ever, not just in revenue, but in profit as well. Because a lot of people show their revenue, but they have 2 business partners. They show the gross numbers. They're on shitty percentages with their models, and they don't actually make too much money. So you have to G-check their profits. But we're just going on to Jumeirah Bay Island right now, which is where the famous Bulgari resort is, which you guys see me at in almost every single fucking video, because we're gonna go get maybe some food here or maybe somewhere else, but just chill for a bit. Like I said, it's the afternoon. I was gonna head into the city, but I think I'll stick over to Jumeirah, which is where I'm living at the moment, and honestly it's just the perfect vibe. So we're here in City Walk right now, and we was actually going to move over to City Walk when we was leaving downtown. Well, we weren't going to move, but it was between here and Jumeirah, and we picked Jumeirah because it's a bit more peaceful. I just want peace. I've never been someone that lives in a city. Obviously, maybe you started seeing my content when I was living in Manchester. Obviously Manchester's a city, but before that I've always lived in the countryside in the UK, like just outside of London. I like being outside where it's like, it's just a quick drive. If I need to go into the city, then I can enjoy it. But I don't want to live there in the noise, in the mix, go downstairs, 12 delivery drivers, 4 hookers, 5 taxi drivers, like fuck that. I just want to go downstairs and it'd be absolutely peaceful and by the water. That's what I love about it. But yeah, we're in City Walk now. It's pretty sick, to be honest. Good place to go if you ever come to Dubai. I think it's a hidden gem. Not many people know about it. Like when they first come to Dubai, like what do? Go to the Palm, stay at Atlantis, absolute dog shit hotel. but everyone goes there for whatever reason. If you come to Dubai, don't go to Atlantis, go to Bulgari. Just walking through this new mall. Well, it's not new, but I've never been in here before. Just saw a True Religion store. If any of my UK boys remember True Religion, I completely forgot about it. If you had a pair of True Religion jeans back in like year 9, which is like 14, 15, you was an absolute bad man, bro. You was getting all the baddies at the party. But just walking through, trying not to get sold to, testing our objections. I know, thank you so much. Testing our objections, testing their sales skills, but it's normally very weak. I can't lie. Sometimes I just try to give them some pointers. They approach me as shit. I'm like, bro, you need to work on the approach. Yeah, we're trying to find a store to get her some shoes because she ain't got no gym shoes, and it's been about a year since the last time I bought her some gym shoes, so she needs a little re-up. You should be able to find something. I don't know about you guys, but these shoes, everyone fucking gets shoes like this, whether it's from New Balance, whether it's from Nike, whether it's from whatever brand, and I think they absolutely fucking dog shit. First of all, they look like PE shoes. If you're from the UK and you know what PE is, bro, these are the shoes that you'd find and you'd be forced to wear in the lost property cupboard that have been there for 10 years. But now everyone's rocking them like it's fashion. If you had to wear some of those shoes back at school, you was getting bullied, bro. You was last picked on the school football team for sure. So guys, just enjoying the Mythos at Mythos. But I did a Q&A on Telegram, so I'm going to answer it now because I want to focus on giving more value to the vlogs. It's not just like lifestyle, flashy, rental. I want to give value. That's why you guys are here. That's why you guys are watching in the first place. So I've done a little Q&A on my Telegram. If you're not in it, just join it. It's in the link in the bio, and we'll get cracking. So the first question was, I just started OFM, signed my first client. Well done, bro. First client in the bag. Let's get it. But now I realize that I don't know her. I don't know what to do with her. How can I market her? So in this situation, you know, a lot of people feel like getting clients is the only part of the business. They feel like, oh, I need to recruit, I get my first model, and then boom, I'm rich. But that's not the case. Getting clients is very easy, like this guy found. Don't think he's in any sort of course. He's definitely not in mine. So he didn't know how to recruit a model, but he still found one. So if you guys are worried about getting your first clients, it shows that it's very easy. However, once he got this client, he's in a position where he doesn't know what to do. And this is what happens to basically everyone. Because you can let the client, now you have no sort of strategies, no sort of substance to yourself unless you go and get coaching from someone that's been there and done it before, where you're basically going to have to sacrifice that client due to trial and error. Or you can learn from someone that's been and done it and actually know what to do. However, I'm going to tell you guys now for free. So the first thing that you should do is obviously you need to market. Make sure the page is set up. Make sure everything's run down and properly on OnlyFans, which you should know, again, if you was in a community. But you need to focus on Instagram. Instagram is the way which is going to bring in the most traffic, going to see the most success for your client. A lot of people will go against that and they will say, oh no, you need to do Reddit to get instant subs. You need to do Twitter to get instant subs, but those subs have no substance. They're not going to work out fine. And on Reddit, you're going to burn through cash and not even achieve the level that you want to get to. You don't want to work with a client that isn't willing to be patient for at least 1 or 2 months whilst you're building up Instagram accounts. And if you're using ads correctly, you can build up those accounts much faster and you can convert much faster, make more money much faster. So that's a good thing with Instagram. Now, you need to be focusing on the niche. It depends on the model. I have no information on that model, so I can't point you in any direction in regards to niches or styles or branding or what you should really do in regards to the content. But that is the main thing you should be focusing on. Don't focus on the warm-up method. Don't focus on how you post or what time you post or what hashtags you use or what captions you use. Focus everything on the content. Dive deep. Become a specialist. Become obsessed with content going viral. What hooks? Really dissect the video, dissect viral content that's been there and done it before, and then you'll know what to do with your content if you reverse and engineer it correctly. And don't overthink it. Be open to testing things. Be open to models' ideas. Don't lead the way. Don't go any basic. Don't be lazy like all these agencies that send some bikini reels and tell the models to dance. I don't like that. I really want to know what the model's into. I want to know what hobbies she has. What do people not know about her? What does she do when she's by herself, when she feels like she's just doing her thing? A lot of the times, these models might be a bit weird in a way or have different hobbies that they like to do, and that's the exact thing you should be nailing with your content. So to answer your question without rambling on for 3 hours, because I could literally go on for 3 hours about this exact question, so you kind of caught me there because I'm already waffling. Get the model set up on a have the clean funnel. I'm using link.me right now. It's very good, aesthetically clean, and it's increased my conversion rate from moving away from Linktree, because I briefly hopped on Linktree away from Get On My Links when there was some problems. And focus all your time on getting content good, because you need to pop this model off, and the quicker you get a good at content, the quicker she's gonna blow up. So that's a quick one, and we'll save the other questions for after the food comes.